Good day, everyone. My name is Princess Elizabeth S. Elias, and I will be talking about Marine Spatial Planning, in short, the MSP. I will be giving some examples and processes that is needed to be done and its effects and benefits as well. So, our oceans provide so much to so many. But what if so many becomes too many? Too many vessels could lead to more accidents. Too many industries could damage habitats, and too many activities can really harm biologically rich ecosystems. So, with that said, what can be done to solve this dilemma? What could be the possible solution? Well, what we need is a very efficient and a trustworthy marine ecosystem management. So, this is where the marine spatial planning gets in the picture. So, the Marine Spatial Planning, or MSP, is a process of assessing and distributing the spatial and temporal distribution of the human activities in marine areas to fulfill ecological, economic, and social objectives that have been set through political processes. Under these political processes, there are the planners. So they are typically government officials that faces many challenges in dealing with different demands by those that benefit from the ocean, such as our fishermen, captains, business person, conservationists, and many more. So what needs to be done is to find a way to balance the use of the ocean and protecting it at the same time. A long-term and strategic process must arise to guide where, when, and how human use take place. Generally, MSP is a very realistic means to build and establish a more logical use of the maritime spaces and the interconnections among its uses, to balance development demands with the need to conserve the environment and to produce open and planned social and economic consequences. This marine ecosystem management actually undergoes several processes like firstly, searching for partners with a strong shared vision and clear goals regarding what needs to be achieved. Then the planners goes on by listening to as many interested parties as possible. After gathering partners and establishing your vision and goals, the next thing to do is to collect data and knowledge, analyzing the ocean condition and uses before developing the marine spatial plan. Then, you monitor, evaluate, and enforce. All of this aforementioned may sound easy. However, just the negotiation to compromise itself between stakeholders may take time and a lot of patience and effort. Once the plan is agreed and adopted, it must be implemented. With that, many organizations in different countries comes up with their own strategies to strengthen and enhance national capacities, to integrate new concepts such as climate change, ecosystem-based management, disaster risk reduction, and sustainable coastal and marine spatial planning. So, just like other nations, the Philippines has also made effort to develop marine spatial planning. There was even a Science Policy and Information Forum or the SPIF on marine spatial planning and coastal reclamation focusing on Manila Bay just last year, October 7, 2020. Presently, there is a wide variety of approaches that are being taken by Manila Bay for their own management. It is still a work in progress, but each of their strategies taken has their own purposes, mandates, guiding authorities, or even application guidance. Some of these approaches focuses on the management of individual maritime sectors operating in that specific area, such as fisheries closure areas, pollution management zones, cargo shipping controlled areas, seabed mining exclusion areas, and many others. Another MSP project is in Balayan Bay, which was implemented by the DENR, the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, the Department of Interior and Local Government, and other LGUs. This said project is what we call the EcoFish. It aims to improve the fisheries management. There is another developing marine spatial planning in Palawan. The government and its partners also focused on some specific areas in the said location, like Puerto Princesa. This was done in order to balance ecological, economic, and social interests. Actually, many places in the Philippines are still trying to develop marine spatial planning, and there are only few that has already implemented and are still implementing this management in their locations. This kind of management is something that involves and happens all over the world. So as what we can see, what the MSP does is that it contributes to good ocean governance by facilitating the unlocking of the ocean economy and sustainable ocean economic development. It enhances the societal benefits and also strengthens the level of society's interaction with the ocean. So overall, this marine spatial planning is not an easy marine ecosystem management. It is an ongoing process which is spreading across the world. It involves regular monitoring, regular evaluation, and revision to ensure the success of the implementation. It also promotes a healthy marine environment and the sustainable use of marine resources. All of this sums up to support the future blue growth, blue economy, and blue sustainability within our coastal communities. With everyone being involved, we can ensure long term ecosystem sustainability.